Got the money for minutes, pretty bitch, gotta show me titties. This is the life that I chose, huh? On the block with the pole, huh? This is the life that I chose, huh? On the block with the pole, huh? Just lucky for riches, huh? Just lucky for riches, huh? Pretty bitch, show me titties, huh? And I got the glazzy run up on me, I'ma make you get it. I'ma make you get it.
Yeah, what's up, boxing fans? This is TBE Boxing back at you again. As you all know, fights coming up. Nyambayar versus Chris Colbert. Should be a good fight. Should be a great fight, actually. Nyambayar is a pretty good fighter, and so is Chris Colbert. So it's going to be a good fight. It might be a 50-50 fight, at that. Okay. So, I'm not really sure who's going to win this fight because I don't know if you guys know, but Nyambayar fought Gary Russell Jr., and that was a tough fight for Gary Russell. And, he won, but it was a tough fight. Nyambayar can scrap. So this fight should be an interesting fight. Oh, whoa, Rivera. Oh, man, what a vicious knockout just now. Rivera just knocked out his opponent. Wow. I didn't even see the punch. I was too busy talking. Oh, he's still laying on the canvas. That was a vicious knockout. Rivera by stoppage. Wow. Vieira knocked out Fernandez. They're sitting him up on the stool right now. It was a vicious knockout. Wow, great fight. I just came in and, I just started broadcasting at the end, almost at the end of this fight. But it was looked like it was a pretty good fight. I didn't get to see it, but I just saw a couple of minutes of this last round, and wow, Fernandez was looking pretty good. In a couple of rounds, like about the round before this, he was pressuring, and he had actually knocked down Rivera the previous round. So now, Rivera. When Rivera got knocked down, he got back up, and he was, kept his wits about him. But this guy, Rivera, knocked down Fernandez, and Fernandez couldn't get back up. That was it. Fight's over. So, man, let me see that they're doing it in slow motion now. Whoa, right behind the ear. Yeah, that was a punch, right? He caught him right in his ear. Discombobulated him. Probably messed up his balance. You can see it. He probably busted his eardrum. Yeah, that was a vicious punch behind the ear. Oh, man, right behind the ear, right under the ear. That was a vicious. He probably broke his eardrum and everything. Wow. Yeah, man, you gotta keep that. You gotta keep your hands up, keep yourself protected at all times. That was a vicious punch in the eardrum. You gotta watch that. You can't let them punches get in. That's why defense is important. That's why I always give respect to defensive fighters, because I like a defensive fighter, because the game is hit and not get hit. And it's all about skill. Not about power, not about strength. It's about skill at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Hit and not get hit. Hit and not get hit. That's what it's all about. And, as a fighter, for me, I think a fighter should focus on defense first. That should be your first priority, is defense. And then work on everything else. Once you master your defense, then you work on everything else. You know what I mean? But defense has to be a priority at all times in a fighter. That has to be a part of your strategy, part of your training, part of your regimen. Defense. But a lot of fighters be slacking up on the defense, because they're talking about, not wanting to be a boring fighter. Yeah, the hell with that. Ain't nobody in there getting in that ring with you. You know what I mean? People can talk about boring fighter all they want to, because if you're a defensive fighter, they coming in there and say, "Oh, no, no, no." When you can come in the ring and you come in and take these blows for me, then I'll go blow for blow if you could take the blows for me. The hell you talk about boring? You fight, you know, why you want to see people get beat up and bloody? A lot of these fans, they just want to see a blood fest. They're not looking at, as like a skilled contest. They're just looking for blood. They just want to see blood, knockouts. But this was a pretty good, this is a pretty good fight. It's not like this kid was looking for the knockout. It just came because he was, he just boxed. And when you do your fundamentals and box the way you're supposed to box, the knockout is going to come automatically. If it's there, it's going to come. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to keep chasing the knockout. A lot of fighters do that, and that's how come. Once somebody know that you're chasing a knockout, they're looking for the knockout, and if you're chasing it, they're trying to keep it away from you. You know what I mean? So, good fight. All right, so they're interviewing Rivera right now. So, all right. So, they just did an interview. His name is Riviera. He got Ali in the front of his trunk. So hey, I guess he's the second coming of Ali. He look a little bit like Ali. So hey, at least you know he got that going for him. He looked pretty good in the ring. He got knocked down, but he got back up and took care of business. So pretty good showing for this kid here, Rivera. So let's see. I think I'm gonna keep an eye on him. See what he's gonna be up to in the future. It looked like he got a little future in boxing. Let's see if they bring him along right. He should be okay. Don't rush him too fast. I see he's up there talking about fighting Teofimo, and all of that. Maybe that's a little bridge too far right now, but he got potential. Okay, so yeah, let's see what he's gonna. I'll keep an eye on him, see what he's coming up with next. All right, so the main event's coming up soon. Colbert versus Nyambayar. Let's see what this kid Colbert got. Nyambayar is a tough test for Chris Colbert. This is no joke or test. Nyambayar is no joke. So I'm surprised he's even fighting Nyambayar at this point. This is a tough test for him right now, but he's up there now. So his name is they're calling his name out there. So prime time. All right, so here's prime time. He's in the room walking. 15-06 KOs. Not exactly a big knockout record, but it's not the worst. But they're showing him right now, and he's in his dressing room warming up, practicing with his coach. Okay, so now they're showing Nyambayar in his dressing room, uh, working out with his coach. So both of these guys are warming up. King Tug and prime time. It should be an interesting fight. It's a tough fight for King Tug. I'm surprised King Tug is taking such a tough fight after But I mean, I don't know. It should be an interesting fight. Tug is a great fighter. He's gonna give. I think he's gonna give Colbert up for all these. Give him a lot in this fight. I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight for Colbert. Okay, so this kid, I didn't know Nyambayar was from Mongolia. That's interesting. Ooh, vicious. Okay, so Tug took the fight on 2 weeks' notice. That's not good news. Okay, so I don't like when these guys take these fights on short notice, but I guess you got do what you got to do. It's the money. I guess maybe you want to get the money, but you shouldn't take a fight on 2 weeks' notice. You should always give yourself time to train. Fuck that. Why they want to give you a 2 weeks notice for a fight? I mean, that's ridiculous. I wouldn't take no fight on 2 weeks notice. I don't care who it is or how much money. You know what I'm saying? They try to catch you out of pocket. Where you're not properly trained, and that, a lot of fighters do that. You'd be surprised how many fighters do that. Get other fighters, especially when they got a big name, like a guy like say like Canelo, for example. Anybody want to fight him because they're gonna make money. So he'll just call up they'll call up a fighter and say, hey, they'll just say, yeah, we got to fight for you. Here's a big money fight. You be like, damn, it's a lot of money. I can't turn the fight down. They only give me 1 week or 2 weeks notice. But shit, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. A lot of fighters do that, sell themselves out of pocket. But I don't want to, that's look for the long money, not the short money. You know. But the fact that Nyambayar took this fight in 2 weeks' notice is not a good sign. I would against a guy like Chris Colbert is not, But then Nyambayar is a pretty good fighter, so you might, end up knocking Colbert out as far as we can tell. But you never know. But we're gonna see. I'm kind of surprised Tug took this fight in 2 weeks' notice. I mean, that's interesting news. I mean, I don't know what they promised him. Maybe they made a deal with him. Take this fight in short notice, and we'll hook you up with a title shot down the line. Maybe these PBC deals. Who knows what kind of deal he made with them? But let's see how this all turns out. It should be interesting. But Nyambayar got skills. He got a future. If he bring himself along the right way, he can become champion. So you don't want to start becoming an opponent. What people pay you to become an opponent, basically paying you to lose. All right, well, 9 bars in the ring. BK Brooklyn's in the house. Damn right, you know it. Brooklyn. Here come my boy Chris Colbert. He got a rapper with a microphone. Like he's gonna join the microphone gang where the rappers bring him out. So here we go. A la Money Mayweather. This is never what trend that Money Mayweather started. So Chris Colbert come in the ring in a prison reform, improve his effectiveness. So he got some kind of prison reform protest thing on, suit on. He come in there in orange with the handcuffs on and a chain like he's a prisoner. World Boxing Association. So Chris Colbert is a showman. Coming there with his prison uniform on and his handcuffs on, and you know, he's protesting and fighting at the same time. All right, I can dig it. I feel you. But let's see what's gonna happen because Tug is no joke. This Tug is a warrior, so you better be on top of your game or you're out of here. So this is a real test for Chris Colbert tonight. This is no joke fight. A tough fight. All right, the main event is getting ready to start, people.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson.
All right, Jimmy Lennon is doing the announcement.
Champions presents the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by TGB Promotions and Showtime, sponsored by MGM Resorts. This bout in the ring is sanctioned by the WBA, the president Gilberto Jesus Mendoza, and the supervisor is Robert Mack. Along with the California State Athletic Commission, the chairman is John Carvelli, executive officer Andy Foster. Introducing our three judges, all from California, Carla Cais, Fernando Villarreal, and Zachary Young. Introducing our referee in charge, and he will be giving instructions after the introductions, Thomas Taylor. All right, fans, here we go for the main event of the evening.
All right, get ready to get it going, people.
Super-featherweight world championship. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance, and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Carson, California, it's showtime! Introducing first on my right, he is fighting out with a red corner.
All right, so here we go. They're introducing Nyambayer, the Mongolian monster, Nyambayer, Mongolian warrior.
Fighting under the blue corner, wearing orange and white shirts, joining us from his home of Brooklyn, New York. He weighed in at the super featherweight limit of 130 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign, with a record of 15 wins, no losses, 6 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here in the current undefeated interim WBA super featherweight world champion, introducing Chris Prime Time Colbert. Now to give instructions, Thomas Taylor.
Yeah, well, here we go. But again, I'm worried about this fight here for this kid here. But both of these guys are two good, talented fighters. So this should be a great fight. A test for both guys. It's a crossroads fight for both guys right now. You know?
Looking over Davis versus Barrios and working tonight, Chris Colbert said he was going to knock out Yuriarkis Gamboa, and now he's going to knock out King Tug. He says this one won't go past 10. Meanwhile, Nyambayer says, well, I'm not only here just to be an opponent, I'm looking to come for some
There we go. All right, so the fight started. Colbert is standing up kind of straight up. Kind of straight. He threw some good sharp jab, but he's kind of straight up. I don't like the way he's standing, not like that. He should be bouncing, moving his head more. He's just staying there. Okay, so jab to the body by Colbert, jab to the head by Colbert, connected. Nyambayer is moving, circling to his right. Good jab by Colbert. Colbert using the jab effectively. Jab again by Colbert. Good right hand by Colbert. Good jab by Colbert. Another good jab by Colbert. Never good jab by Colbert. Never good jab. Never good jab. Colbert is firing that jab at will. Good jab. Good jab. Quick, fast jab. Colbert is jabbing. Uh, Good right, left, right combination by Colbert. Man, that was quick. Good jab by Colbert. Colbert continued landing that jab, and Nyambayer can't seem to even. Nyambayer didn't even realize the jab was coming at him before Anthony hit him. Right hand by that grazed Nyambayer's jaw from Colbert. Nyambayer looked shell shocked. Good right hand by Colbert again. Good jab by Colbert. Good jab by Colbert again. Quick jab, fast, like lightning. It's like a lightning strike when it lands. Never good jab. Jab to the body now. That was a jab to the belly. I think Colbert getting a little too cocky though. He's trying to, you know, right left by Nyambayer. I think the left hand grazed Colbert's jaw. Good jab by Colbert. That jab is fast as lightning. Never good jab. I mean, it's like Colbert's jab is glued to Nyambayer's face. Good, great jab. I mean, that jab reminds me of the Larry Holmes jab. Remember, Larry Holmes had the best jab in the business, probably in the history of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And this Colbert jab reminds me a little bit of that Larry Holmes jab. Sharp, hard. But I think Colbert get cocky too quick. You know, like when he realized he was landing that jab so much, he started like, you know, getting a little cocky there. You gotta watch that. You know? Don't get too overconfident. You slip up in there. I tell you, Nyambayer looked shell shocked for that whole first round. He didn't know what was hitting him. He looked like he was like, damn, what the hell did I get myself into? But that's what happened when you only have 2 weeks of training. So he took this fight with only 2 weeks of training. You can't fight a guy, a killer like Colbert with 2 weeks of training. Even though Nyambayer got a lot of skills, you know, but you gotta give yourself a chance in the fight. You can't go in there. You say you're not an opponent, but then if you go into a fight with 2 weeks of training, then you are an opponent. You shouldn't do that. But I mean, you never know. Maybe Nyambayer, maybe Colbert is just starting out fast. Maybe he can't maintain it. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, here we go. Left-right combination by Nyambayer with when he had Colbert against the ropes. They just cleansed the referee parted them. Here we go. Jab. Colbert is back to that jab. It looked like Nyambayer want to try to disrupt that in this round. Nyambayer jab to the belly. Left-right combination by Colbert, partially blocked by Nyambayer. Good left to the belly by Nyambayer. Good jab by Colbert. Colbert tried to overhand right after a jab, but he missed. Double left jab by Colbert. Nyambayer threw a left and a right, but Colbert he flew away like the wind. I should say he floated away out of reach of Nyambayer. Good jab by Colbert again. That was good jab. Good jab by Colbert again. That jab is like a laser. He continuing to use the jab effectively. Good jab. They clinching right now. Referee parting them. Colbert jumped in with a left hook, but it missed. Left jab connected, but right hand missed again. Nyambayar, is like really looking for that right hand, so it's going to be hard for him to land it. But he's trying. They're clinching right now. Referee just parted them. Colbert is boxing from the left hand stance. Got hit with the lead right hand from Nyambayar in the southpaw stance. And he said, okay, that was a good shot. Go back to right hand. If I was him, I'd stay, and I don't understand why he's switching. There's no need for that. Good right hand by Colbert. So he switched to left here, and Nyambayar made him look, bad. And so he switched back to right here. You shouldn't have switched to left in the first place. You switched to lefty and got caught with a straight right hand. Why are you switching to lefty? You're not having any problem like right-handed. You beat him. So what are you switching for? It's not like you're losing and you got to show him a different look to try and confuse him. You win in the right hand, still box my right hand. So his manager, his coach is telling him to keep up the jab and stop all the other bullshit. Keep the jab. The jab's going to win the fight if you just keep the jab, which is true at this point in the fight because the jab is very effective so far. And, it doesn't seem like Nyambayar has any kind of solution for that jab. I mean, every time he throws a jab, I would say it connects at least 85% of the time. So it's a problem. But so there you go back again. He just threw two good jabs, but they missed. Another good jab by Colbert. Right hand by Colbert. Quick right hand, nothing behind it, but it was a quick counter punch. Left, right, left by Colbert. Caught Nyambayar. Nyambayar tried to counter attack, but he didn't work. Left, right to the body by Nyambayar. Left hook to the face by Nyambayar. Left, right combination by Nyambayar. He got up. He got Colbert against the ropes. Colbert sticks his tongue out and said, "Come on, let's go." Colbert comes forward, double body shot, left, right body shot, and a right to the head. The right didn't connect, but the body shots did. Left jab by Colbert. He's moving forward. He's trying to back Nyambayar up. They're clinching right now. Referee passed them. Good right hand by Colbert up the break. Left, right to the body by Colbert would finish up with a right hand to the jaw. Left, right by Colbert. They clinch. Colbert is moving forward on Nyambayar. He's pushing him back. He's moving forward. He's trying to cut the ring off. Right to the body. That shot was kind of low. Right jab by Colbert, because now he's standing in a southpaw stance, like right jab. Right to the body, left to the body by Colbert. Nyambayar is not really throwing too many punches right now. He just kind of, moving back and sliding and doing moving like kind of defensively. He just missed Colbert. Just a good left, a triple left jab by Colbert. Oh, good right hand by Nyambayar. He caught. I saw him throw that punch in a different fight, and in the guy he hit with that punch, he knocked him out, but he didn't knock Colbert out though. So he went after Colbert because he surprised him with a good shot, but Colbert was like, "Nah, it ain't happening, bro. You caught me with a good shot, but I'm good." Good. So Colbert tried to counterattack with his own shots, which connected. So that was a good shot by Nyambayar though. Sneaky shot too, fast like a cobra. He struck like a cobra and caught Colbert with a sneaky overhand with a funny kind of twist to it. Punch to the right hand. Right hand by Colbert just now. Left-right combination by Colbert. All right, this is a great fight so far, but I would say that Colbert is winning, most of the round. He's putting out most of the punches and he's connecting sharp, hard punches. Man, this guy, Nyambayer, a tough kid.
But you know why you're landing to the head now? You understand? Because you're going to the body. You know, up the head. Keep going to the body. Get free.
So his Nyambayer's coach is telling him to go to the body. Telling him to go more to the body. They're showing slow motion. Good left hand by. They showed good left hand by Nyambayer. I was hurt, Colbert.
Both the body and the head in that instance. That was early in the round. And then Colbert coming back in mid-round.
Yeah, that was the first time they got Colbert's attention. But Colbert coming back with his own punches.
Yeah, Colbert hit him with a left right to the body. Good right hand. Yeah, Colbert. I told Colbert about that. He get too overconfident. You gotta watch that. You can't be getting overconfident in the middle of the fight. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just because something's going your way, that always always gonna go your way. I noticed that from the first round. He get real overconfident when he do a series of punches or he gets something off. It's like he get cocky. Nah, you gotta stay in your guard. And plus he don't really move his head that much anyway. That's the next thing. So you gotta be careful, man. This guy Nyambayer is no joke. Nyambayer is a serious fighter. If he had more than 2 weeks' notice, this fight would be even worse than it's going. This fight would be much more competitive. But Nyambayer's a tough guy, but I don't know. Colbert better watch out. Good jab by Colbert. Left and the right jab by Colbert. Nyambayer decided that he's going to let his punches go now. He just let the left-right combination that missed. Colbert's still walking him down. Good jab by Colbert. Colbert's still walking him down behind the jab. Good left-right combination by Nyambayer. Colbert tried to come back, but he missed. Good job by Colbert. Left right to the body by Colbert. Good right hand by Colbert. Never good right hand by Colbert, but that one grazed his jaw of Nyambayer. He didn't catch him. Kind of just grazed him. Jab blocked by Nyambayer. Right hand over the top by Colbert. Not sure it connected solidly though, because he was partially blocked. Left-right combination again by Colbert, but partially blocked again. Colbert trying to hit on the break, the clinching. Right, left combination by Colbert that missed. Right by Colbert that blocked. Left, right to the body by Colbert that connected. Left, right, missed by Colbert. Good right hand by Nyambayer. Caught Colbert coming in again. Colbert making some little rookie mistakes there. You gotta stay on the, you can't get lazy in there. Not lazy, but he's not lazy, but he's getting lax. You can't get lax in there. You gotta stay in point. Focus, concentrate on the fight. Yeah, exactly. His coach is telling him his defense gotta be a little higher.
Good reminder to Chris Colbert about his defense, and they had a clash of heads. There's the heads banging together. That was early in the round. They kind of pulled each other together. Nyambayer, he has landed some very nice right hands. Going to the body and then getting that right hand in. It wasn't as flush as he would like it, but that punch is getting there.
Yeah, Nyambayer got some pretty good tricks that he's pulling, but it's just that Colbert is so quick. A lot of it's not catching him. But Colbert got to really stay on top of his game because Nyambayar, take advantage of any little opening that he sees. Left-right combination missed by Colbert again. They're clinching right now. Jab blocked by Nyambayar this time. Overhand right, let the head clash again.
And honestly, there's no fault in that. They're all coming in at the same time. Absolutely.
No cut yet. Colbert's never been cut.
Accidental headbutt. I mean, it was actually caused by Colbert coming in behind his own right hand by accident.
Good left jab again by Colbert, blocked by Nyambayar. Another one that misses. Look like I think Colbert might be getting a little tired. I don't know. Let's see how it progresses. Left hook by Nyambayar that connects. Nyambayar is moving around, slipping. Now Nyambayar is starting to get a little more effective. His offense is becoming a little more effective now. Good left by Colbert. Snap the head back of Nyambayar. Jab blocked by Nyambayar. Nyambayar doing a lot of feints. Good job by Colbert again. Left right by Colbert. And left right counter attack by Nyambayar and missed. Left right left by Colbert. All three punches connected. Right hand over the top, partially connected, partially blocked by Colbert. Jab by Nyambayar, a rare jab by Nyambayar that connected just now. Left right combination by Colbert. I don't think they connected solidly. Jab by Colbert. Good jab by Colbert. Colbert keeping Nyambayar at bay with that jab. Excellent jab. Attempt to the right hand but missed. Good right-left combination by Colbert. Overhand right by Colbert misses. Yeah, tough fight for Nyambayar. Nyambayar didn't realize he's in a war right now. Nyambayar look like he's finished right about now.
Throwing the right hand and coming behind it with his own head. He just got off balance there a moment.
Yeah, it tells that again, leverage that lead. And then, he comes back with this. With the 3Gs when he lands that hook.
And trying to throw the uppercut from way back, which he's been doing, and that actually hasn't been effective for Colbert, but he uses the jab and the left. Really nice combination.
Yeah, when you want to land a long hook like that, you want to set it up with 2 punches, obviously, and he did. He's going to miss the first 2, and the third one is the one that's left.
Here we go. Round 6. Good fight so far for Colbert. That jab been working good for him all fight so far for the whole fight. Good left jab by Colbert. Another jab by Colbert. Good jab. 2 good jabs by Colbert again, back to back. Good jab by Colbert. Left hook by Colbert connected. Good left-right combination by Colbert. I think that punch shook Nyambayar. Left hook uppercut by Colbert. Vicious inside uppercut. Left hook, right, right, left combination by Colbert again. Herbert like he's going after him. Now he's stepping it up now on 9-bar. Overhand right missed by Colbert. Good left jab by Colbert. Good body shot by 9-bar. Colbert leg is ready to land the kill shot. Good right to the body by 9-bar. 9-bar is on the attack now.
See many Mongolian flags in the showcasing their national boxing in Mongolia is huge.
Colbert trying to land that kill shot. Not landing. 9-bar is too wily or veteran for that. Good right combination by Colbert. Right, left, and the left. Never jab, but connects. But those punches didn't really, those right and left didn't really land solidly. 9-bar is a tricky fighter. Colbert starting to sit down his punches. Well, so far it looks like Colbert is winning all the rounds. So Colbert don't sit down between rounds. He stands up. That's interesting.
We will demonstrate how Colbert was able to use his jab, double with the jab, and then come with the right hand. And he's done this on several occasions in this fight. He said I would control this fight with the jab, and that's exactly how you do it. Landing the second jab perfectly, and then a beautiful right hand.
The second half of this scheduled 12 begins on the sand and enjoying the work of
Okay, here we go, round 7. Right hand by Colbert over the top. Left hook to the body by Colbert. Good jab by Colbert.
Lands normally 45% of his power punches. He has landed 43% today, so it's right in line with what he normally does.
All right, let's bring in our unofficial score, Steve.
Good job by Colbert.
After 6.
Mo, jab, 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 jab. What we're winning in the last couple of rounds, he's added.
Colbert just missed 3 punches in a row.
I think the only round you can
Once I watch this kid Colbert, he throws punches in combination, which is never good quality. You know, he's throwing his punches in bunches. That's where you gotta do it. At least one of them gonna connect sometimes. You get a higher percentage of connect rate if you throw more combinations, and that's what Colbert is doing really. Left to the body, right hand to the body by Nyambayar. Colbert like put his hands up high and starting to walk Nyambayar down. Look like he's ready to land to take him out of there. Let's see what's gonna happen. High guard and he's coming forward. He's high guard and walking forward. Colbert. High guard and walking forward on Nyambayar. He's walking Nyambayar down. Like he's saying, let's go. One of us is gonna get knocked out. You're gonna knock me out, I'm gonna knock you out. Let's go. So he's walking Nyambayar down. High guard. He's got him up against the ropes now. He's still walking forward on Nyambayar. High guard and he's walking forward. Good left, right, left combination by Nyambayar that connected. I don't. It's a good strategy. Him walking Nyambayar down. I think he's a better counterpuncher than he is, you know, purely offensive technician. Good left-right combination, uppercut, left-right combination, but he missed that left hook. Good right-left combination by Colbert. I think, oh, Colbert decided now he really want to finish this fight. He's taking it to Nyambayar right now. Left hook to the body by Colbert, missed the left hook to the head though. Good left hook by Nyambayar. Colbert's really walking him down now, man. He's taking the fight to him, forcing him to fight. Good left right to the body. Nyambayar holding on. Referee parts them. Overhand left. Colbert's, good right hand by Colbert right at the bell. I see this kid Colbert is a real assassin out there, man. It's like he's saying to himself, I'm ready to finish the fight. I'm going to finish it now, and I'm just going to walk him down until I finish him, and that's what he's doing. Let's see if it works. Interesting strategy. Let's see if this strategy is going to work for Mr. Chris Primetime Colbert. But it's a good strategy. It looks like, working so far. Let's see how far he can take it. But interesting fight so far. But I think that jab, is really working for Colbert, and it looks like, he landed some good right hands, but Nyambayar is got a solid chin, so he's not going anywhere. It looks like, but let's see if he can break him down, because it looks like he's breaking Nyambayar down, which is a tough thing to do. But again, I gotta bring up the fact that Nyambayar took this fight in 2 weeks' notice, but in a high level fight like this, you can't take it in 2 weeks' notice. There's no way he could be fully prepared 2 weeks to fight a guy like, say, Chris Colbert. But let's see. I said Colbert back to his business again, jabbing, throwing right hands over the top. Now he's bouncing around. So this is just good right hand by Nyambayar. I don't know what Chris Colbert was doing, but he was doing some funny business, and Nyambayar just jumped in and threw a right hand and caught him. You gotta watch that. I keep saying, this guy, Chris Colbert, like he get good left hand by Colbert. Look like he get a little, bored or something in the fight, and then he start doing something crazy and get caught. Good left right combination by Colbert just now while I was talking about it. Good right to the body by Nyambayar. Colbert, good jab by Nyambayar. First, good jab by Colbert. Good jab by Colbert. Never good jab by Colbert. Never good jab. Good left hook by Colbert. Jab blocked by Nyambayar. Jab to the belly by Colbert. Good jab by Colbert. Never good jab by Colbert. Man, Colbert is not playing with these jabs. Nyambayar is having issues with that jab. So, good jab by Colbert again. Never good jab by Colbert. Never jab by Colbert. That jab is money. Nyambayar throws 2 jabs and missed both. Left hand by Colbert. He just threw some kind of crazy left hand punch from the right hand stance. Like it's an overhand. Imagine throwing an overhand left from a right hand stance. That's what Colbert just did. Okay, so Nyambayer with a knockout, well not a knockout. Nyambayer goes the distance against Chris Colbert. It was a great fight. Uh, knockout. Well, not I keep saying knockout. There was no knockout. It was a good scrap though.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank Al Heyman. I'd like to thank Carson, California, everybody in here, even King Towns fans. Thank you for coming out and watching us get put on this great fight. But this was a hell of a fight for, especially for somebody that's coming up a week and a half training just to fight me. He did a hell of a job. He brought his best that he can, and I salute him. I take off my hat to him, and I wish him nothing but the best in his career. Thank you. Thank you.
So
Your speed was just
Colbert said, I like what he just said. He came out front and said, that Nyambayer only had a week and a half notice to fight, and he appreciated him taking the fight, and which is a good thing to say because so he's not trying to hide nothing.
So I had to use my Muhammad Ali tactics. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
and that pressure that he put on you early. How were you able to get him out of that stance, and what did you do to combat that constant pressure, particularly in those first 5-6 rounds?
I mean, like I said, we had a tremendous training camp. We sparred with Michelle Rivera. He's a much bigger guy, stronger guy, and I was practicing on that the whole training camp, using my speed, using my jab. And I know in boxing, the jab will set you free. They get you in trouble, you're not in trouble sometimes.
You surprised while he was pressuring you that he didn't throw more punches?
No, I'm very slippery, so it's not that easy to hit me. If you catch me with one good, you're lucky.
And tonight, what do you think you are in terms of now going to compete against the elite in this division?
I'm number one in the WBA, so Al Heyman, you know what to do. It's my time. It's prime time on Showtime, baby. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I appreciate you all.
Do you expect to fight again in 2021?
Oh, for sure. We hopefully we can be back before the end. And if not, it's God's plan and Al Heyman's plan, and I'm just gonna follow the leader.
Chris, appreciate your time. Congratulations.
Thank you. Shout out to Showtime for giving me this great opportunity. Shout out to Al Heyman. Shout out to my team, the whole Brooklyn, the whole Flatbush. I love you.
All right.
All right, so
Gracious in victory and a master marketer. Prime time on Showtime.
Chris Colbert went the distance against Nyambayer. Nyambayer was a tough fight, even though it was probably a unanimous decision. Yeah, more or less. So
judges agreed on 9 of the 12 rounds.
yeah.
The only round that Nyambayer won on all 3 cards was the 9th.
So Nyambayer only got one run out of the fight. So basically now it's a decision. Yeah, shutout, almost a shutout basically. So great performance. Tough fight against a guy like Nyambayer. Nyambayer is a tough fight against anybody. He was a tough fight tonight, even though he only had a week and a half of training. So which makes me think that if he had, had the kind of training that he was supposed to have for a fight like this magnitude, the outcome could have been very different. Okay, so we'll see what happened down the line. See my boy shaking the hand, ladies looking at him, at Chris Colbert, like yeah, but Chris is walking by, shaking everybody's hand. Akon, he's up there with Akon, shaking Akon hand. Akon always there. He's walking by, shaking all the fans' hands, shaking everybody's hand. He's walking off.
To deliver, and by the way, Al, I've been to Primetime Chicken, and he's right. That 3-piece is delicious.
So you all know what time it is. So here it is, Chris Colbert. As you all know, there was a little controversy about him. In terms of what he said about Deontay Wilder, making excuses and the whole 9 yards. And a lot of people didn't like what he said. I don't know when. I wouldn't say a lot of people. Maybe some people didn't like it. But he said what he said, and they thought he was. I guess you would say. Let me see. What's the word I'm looking for? I guess they thought what his opinion was like. inopportune or something. I don't know. So they went so far to pull that interview that was done, and they said they pulled it off the air. You know what I mean? They took it down from YouTube. So it is what it is. But anyway, so a lot of people was saying now, you don't step in it, whatever. I guess that's the Deontay Wilder fans and the fanboys out there talking that the PBC fanboy, and they're trying to a lot of them now are trying to say that he's this and that because he said what he said about Deontay Wilder. He gave an opinion, but I mean at the end of the day, maybe he was not so diplomatic about it, but basically what he said is what a lot of people have been saying. They didn't do. So I don't know what the big deal is about it, at the end of the day, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people were probably hoping that he was going to lose this fight, teach him a lesson, but it didn't work out for any of the haters. And whoever was drinking haterade on him for this fight didn't do him any good. He won the fight convincingly, no problem. And against a tough opponent like Nyambayer as well. But great fight.
Before we recap our evening of boxing, here's what's coming up on Showtime.
Dick Gregory, one of the greatest political comedians to ever live. Football, the only sport in Negro to chase a white man and 40,000 cheers.
His soul was out of him comic. He just could not do that in a world that was falling down.
He gave so much of himself to a movement. My goal is to help change the crowd watching in this country.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Gregory.
So that was a good fight. Again, the fact that Nyambayer took the fight in a week and a half notice is not a good thing to do, and I'm pretty sure that had a lot to do with the outcome of the fight. At the end of the day, I'm pretty sure the fight would have been a lot closer if Nyambayer actually had a full camp. So that being said, he took the fight. And it's up to him to come in there and perform. But at the end of the day, I already knew it was going to be a tough fight. And if I thought it was going to be a tougher fight than it actually was. But that's because I thought that Nyambayer trained for the fight. But now that when I found out that Nyambayer didn't actually train for the fight, he only trained like a week and a half or 2 weeks, then I realized that he's gonna be having a problem with the guy like Colbert, and that's exactly what it was. But it was an interesting fight, tough fight a good fight for Colbert. Went the distance, gave him some rounds in there, give him a chance to display his boxing skills. I thought that sometime in there he kind of slipped up in there a little bit, a couple of times where he kind of got lazy in there. I got too overconfident or too cocky because he thought shit was going his way so much, especially that left jab that he kept landing at will. So he was getting a little cocky in there, just firing the jab, and he got caught once or twice for that same reason. Which is, to me, is a lack of to me that's like a little lack of concentration, and he got to focus more. I don't get those little, you can't be doing that. You can't get lazy in there, too overconfident in there, thinking that you got it going your way, and then next thing you slack up on your defense or whatever, you slack up on something. So you gotta be careful with that. But overall, it was a great performance by Colbert. Sure, good boxing skills. Great skills in there. He showed a good punch selection. Okay, good speed, good defense. Good movement, ring generalship. He showed the whole 9 yards. I mean, he displayed a vast array of skills in there. He could walk you down if he wants to. He did that. He boxed. In the middle of the ring with you. He did that. He can box on the back foot, moving around, jabbing and coming in and out. He did that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, he can fight with you on the inside. Body work. He did that. So he can switch stands. He did that. So he did a lot of different things in there tonight. Displayed a vast array of skills and tools. That's at his disposal as a fighter, and it was a good display. Uh, I think that he has a lot of talent, a lot of skill, good poise. Okay, and he's a good showman on top of that as well. So he's gonna go. He's gonna go far. I think I think he's gonna go far. So let's see, what he looks like in his next couple of fights. Oh, that right hand hurt him from Nyambayar. That's when he was getting a little lazy in there. That right hand stopped him in its tracks. But you can see, he could take a good shot, and he just kind of fought through it. He just kind of fought through it. That was a good right hand by Nyambayar, a sneaky right hand. Great fight. He got tested tonight, and he passed it with flying colors. So yeah, great fight all around. Showed good skill in there. Again, Nyambayar, I didn't like the fact that he took this fight with such a short notice. I kind of like Nyambayar. He's a good fighter. Okay, he shouldn't just throw away his career in such a way. But I don't know what they promised. Usually they promise you for something like this because you take a fall. And then they give you an opportunity to do something else, so maybe you get tired of the shot or something like that. I don't know, but I didn't like the fact that he took this fight at such a short notice. I wouldn't have advised him to do it, against a guy like Colbert. Now he probably could have thought he would have went in there and beat Colbert, but then when you go in there against a guy like Colbert, you realize that hey, this is not what I thought it was going to be, and I can clearly see that in the first round for Nyambayar. You can see that he realized that he was in for some. He was going. You can see in Nyambayar's face after the first round that he realized it's going to be a long night for him. Okay, he realized that right away. So it was an interesting fight. Uh, Great performance by Colbert. Nyambayar put up a great fight considering he only had a week and a half notice for the fight. So I mean, that was a stellar. That would be a A plus performance under those conditions. You know what I mean? So it wasn't a bad fight, but I just think that Nyambayar, dangerous taking a fight in such a short notice with a guy like Colbert, and the results speak for himself. But anyway, kudos to both guys. They came in and did what they had to do. It was a great fight. Colbert has definitely got some skills. He displayed a vast array of skills in this fight. Inside fight, outside. Okay, different punch selection, uppercuts, left hooks, right hands, switching stances. I mean, magnificent jab. Good speed. I mean, all around. I mean, you name it, he did it tonight. I mean, he slugged it out in the inside, body shots with, trade body shots with King Tug. Uh, he outboxed King Tug, on the outside and the mid range and in close. So he displayed a lot of different skills. He showed he could, at one point in the fight, he walked King Tug down with a high guard and just beat on him. Okay, You know, and that was a tactic that he did. Okay, he tried a couple of times in varying degrees. Uh, you know, he moved when he had to move. He danced around the ring. He went on his toes and danced. Okay, you know, move by the back foot, you know, jabbing Ali, Ali style. Okay, he did that as well. And then, you know, he stayed in, you know, at mid range and, you know, outlanded Nyambayar, you know. But again, like I said, I'm pretty sure that for Nyambayar, that week and a half notice for the fight made a big difference in his performance. And I'm pretty sure the fight would have been a lot closer than it was if Nyambayar got the type of preparation that he was supposed to get for a fight of this magnitude. You know, a fight, you know, where you only get a week and a half, uh, you know, for training. And big up Colbert for mentioning that, you know, after the fight by, you know, saying that his opponent only had a month and a half. It might not be good promotion, but it's a stand-up thing to do. Okay, and you know, I like that he did that. But again, you know, from the standpoint of Nyambar King Tug, you know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, taking a fight on a week and a half notice, is, you know, for him and his team, that's irresponsible, and that should never happen. You know, so you know, it is what it is. You know, I got a lot of respect for King Tug and his skills, but you know, because you know, in the, you know, he fought a good fight against Gary Russell. Gary Russell was too good for him, but you know, it was a great fight, and he displayed a lot of skill in that fight. And he displayed a lot of skill in this fight, but again, he wasn't trained properly for this fight. And that's not a good thing, you know. So anyway, it was a good fight at the end of the day. You know, great performance by Chris Colbert. Definitely got the skills. Okay, and he got the skills to pay the bills, and so we should be seeing a lot of him in the future. So you know, let's see, you know, let's see what we're gonna hear. That's gonna. He says he's gonna fight again before the end of the year is out, so that means that he wants to fight one more time. You know, so that should be interesting to see who he's gonna fight before the year is out. You know, I mean, I guess he's still got time to do another fight for the year, definitely. So that's, you know, interesting that he wants to do that. You know, that's good. Hopefully, we'll see him again before the year is out and see who else he could imagine up against. You know, maybe he might get a shot at one of the champions, the regular champions. Yeah. So yeah, interesting fight, good performance again. You know, I'll say what I have to say about it. You know, King Tug, you know, took the fight in a week and a half. No, that was the biggest thing in this fight. Uh, you know, it was even brought up by Chris Colbert after the fight was over with. You know, he mentioned it. So it was a factor, I think, in this fight. But and besides that, you know, a great performance by Chris Colbert. Displayed a lot of boxing skills in this fight. Uh, Various skill sets. You know, versatile, all-around fighter with, you know, a dose of everything that you need to be great. So let's see what we're going to hear from him next. What we're going to see from him next. You know, he says he's going to fight again. He's going to try to do another fight again before the end of the year. Let's hope that's the case. And if he does, I'll be looking forward to see that fight. But right now, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. That's all I have for right now. I'm going to leave it there. This is TBE Boxing, live reaction for the Chris Colbert Nyambayar fight, and we are out.